Welcome back to Forbidden Tea. Here's your weekly sip of stories, laughs, or whatever we're oversharing today. We're your hosts, Callie and Brian. Hey, Callie.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, good. How are you?
Good.
What's your vibe this week?
Oh, I haven't even thought about this yet. I mean, third week in a row that I've been sick, so that's why my voice sounds like this. Oh, for anyone wondering. I'm just still excited for summer. I feel like the weather has been so weird though.
Oh, yeah,
Like it's been up and down, up and down.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like we'll have one good day, and then the next day is like horrible.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like rage baiting me a little bit.
Freaking Utah weather.
Yeah.
Ugh.
But I'm going to St. George next week, so that should be really, really hot. It's going to be like 90 degrees.
I'm going the week after.
Yeah, we're going to die.
It's going to be so hot.
We're going to fry.
Ugh, that's fun though.
My songs though, I've been listening to Lainey's new 5 songs that he released.
Yes.
And we listened to it yesterday together. But I've just been listening to those, so.
Do you have a favorite?
What is it called? It's what are the names of them? Why can't I think of them?
All I remember is Finish Me.
I like that one.
That's a good one.
And I like the When Did You Stop Loving Me one.
Yeah, that
I
one's
like that
good.
one a lot too.
Then there's How to Hold an Angel, Prettiest Thing I've Ever Seen, and I'm Doing All Right.
I like I'm Doing All Right.
That one was really good.
I like
too.
those 3. What's your vibe this week?
Oh, I don't know. Do you have a word for this week? To sum it up?
To sum it up. I really don't know.
Just Lainey.
Yeah, just Lainey.
That's the word of the week.
Yep.
Lainey.
Yep.
Love it. I don't know. I don't really know if I have a word either. I've been in a weird mood because I feel like so you know the one song Freaky Friday by Lil Dicky?
You always have such specific songs. But yes.
But I haven't even been listening to that song, but for some weird reason, I just keep saying, like, I woke up and I'm Lil Dicky. And so then I feel like Lil Dicky's my word this week.
Lil Dicky.
Lil Dicky.
That's so funny.
But my music taste this week has been Glass Animals. I love the Glass Animals, especially... There's a couple songs from their newer album that came out last year. Like, there's Wonderful Nothing or, like, Show Pony or A Tear in Space. But then even just Dreamland album, like Tokyo Drifting and stuff. They're just fun vibes.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Fun vibes.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, it's been fun. We gotta work on this transition.
Yeah. Okay, anyways, so I'm really excited for what we're talking about today. We've been dying to talk to each other, but we've held off until now. We're talking about Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, the new season that just came out. Holy cow.
It's so good. It's so crazy.
Yeah.
But seriously, you guys should be so proud that Callie and I have not talked about it. Like, literally zilch.
Yeah, we even watched a couple episodes together and like
We'd both just be
nothing.
sitting there like...
silent. It was so hard. Oh my gosh.
Okay, I feel like it's only right to start with Taylor.
Oh my gosh. Are we going to talk about different people through the season or just our overall thoughts?
I think we should talk about the
Each
people,
person.
some thoughts, and some of the events that happened. So there are spoilers in this episode. If you have not watched the season,
All the spoilers.
there's so many spoilers. So go watch it and then come back. And then we can all chit chat because it's actually insane.
It's actually crazy.
So Taylor, I first off want to start with, I feel like every other season she has been pretty good at being level-headed, especially with other people involved with drama and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Holy cow, this season I feel like she's just gone off the rails. Like, even how she treats her mom, I was like, oh my gosh, you're a bitch.
I agree. I feel like Taylor in every season has been like, she like does crazy things, but she's most of the time been level-headed. This time she's just like everything's out the window.
Yeah.
I don't understand. I mean, I don't know if she's just struggling, but she's also just super mean to everyone.
I know.
Like, why are you being mean to your friends and your mom and your siblings and like Literally everyone.
Oh, but then her oh my gosh, her baby daddy, who literally is causing everything. Oh, he gets a pass. She'll sleep with him. She'll do this. Oh my gosh, I hate him. It's literally so insane. And then like, I just feel so bad for Miranda, honestly.
Yeah.
I feel like she kind of just got the brunt of all of the whole Dakota and Shania stuff, and Taylor was so mean to her.
Yeah, just like trying to make her choose between them. That's so mean, because obviously Shania is Miranda's like lifelong friend, she said.
Yeah, she's had her for like a decade or something.
And of course she doesn't like love what she's doing, but she also can't control her.
Yeah.
So it's like she's not gonna pick between her and Taylor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel bad for her.
I feel like she actually navigated that in like the best way possible, because clearly Taylor needs a reality check that her friends were trying to help her out, which like honestly, I think they handled it how they should have. I think Jessie needs to keep her mouth shut a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. She seems like she has the best intent, but she just is like, maybe I shouldn't tell you this, but Dakota almost slept with Jenna too, and it's like almost trying to make herself look better in that situation.
She's a pot stirrer. That's what I wrote down, is for like, sure. I like Jessie, but she's a pot stirrer.
Oh, for sure.
I don't know why she does that. Anyways, sorry, going back to Taylor though.
Sorry.
No, we're gonna like,
probably gonna happen all the time.
Yeah, we're gonna go on tangents. Yeah, Taylor, I hated when she was yelling at her mom. Like, I understand her and her mom have similarities and like the mistakes they've made and stuff.
Right.
But I don't think it was right of her to yell at her mom like that. And her mom literally didn't do anything. She's just like concerned for you. Like, your mom, like, she doesn't have to just like pat you on the back and tell you everything's okay all the time.
Right.
It's like tough love. You know what I mean?
I agree. I think that, and I get that you're gonna have disagreements with your parents. Like, it's inevitable, but also you do not treat anyone that way, especially your mom. Like, that's horrible.
And then when all of her friends were at the airport waiting for her at the very end, the very last episode, and then they went over to her house and she was like, just leave me alone, like just yelling at them.
Why won't anyone just leave me alone? Like, I just need to be by myself. I'm sick, even though I literally had sex with Dakota last night.
Girl. Yeah, and I like that Jessie was like, you weren't sick last night.
I know. That was funny. And then she's like, go talk to Dakota if you're not going to talk to us.
Yeah, I just don't get why Dakota gets a pass. I mean, I know that she like loves him deep down and stuff, but I'm like, he keeps doing you so dirty. And like, the only reason he's doing all this stuff right before you're leaving is because you're going on The Bachelorette. And he's trying to like control you and manipulate you.
Yeah, it's actually insane. I really don't think he has really any good intent. I think he just wants... I don't even know if he really actually loves Taylor. I think he just likes being involved, honestly. Because if he loved Taylor, he would not be like sleeping with Shania and sleeping with Jenna. And literally 6 hours after she left at the Halloween party, he was like, oh, I'm so glad that we made that sex ban with Shania and everything. Ugh. Ick. Ew. He's such...
I feel like he likes Taylor, but he doesn't want to be just with her.
No.
You know?
He can't be monogamous with anyone.
Yeah.
He just has...
Ew, he gives me the ick.
He just thinks with his dick and not his actual brain.
And the fact that when all the guys went to Vanderpump Villa, is that what it was?
Yeah.
Villa? When all the guys went there, they all came back and were like, oh, we love Dakota. He's actually so funny and so nice. And I was like... I
know. And they were
who brainwashed you?
He's the best guy you'll ever... Like, he's genuinely such a good guy. But also, of, like, all the guys that went to, I don't really trust their judgment of character.
True.
So...
One I maybe trust is Jacob.
Yeah.
But even then, he came back and was like, all... broken up with everyone, and he was annoying me a little bit.
He was too. And yeah, Macy was like, what happened to you?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was bugging me a little bit. But yeah, I think it was just them rubbing off on him. Just sad. Freaking Jordan and Dakota. Oh.
Okay, yeah, we should talk about Jordan and Jessie now.
Oh my gosh. If there was someone that just made me want to crawl into a hole, it was Jordan. Oh my gosh.
Like, I'm the leader of Dad Talk. I'm like,
It's like, this is a great opportunity for dad talk. And I
just hate that, like, he thinks that they're a thing without mom talk. I'm like, you are a thing because of mom talk, because of your wife.
Oh, seriously.
And you're just mooching off of her.
And, like, his hat that he would wear all the time.
Oh my gosh. Like, I get it if it's, like, I don't know, like, a fun thing that they do. I'm like, okay, sure. But the fact that he's like, I'm the leader, and I don't know, it just rubs me the wrong way.
Like, literally, when they went to that restaurant after they got back from the villa, and he's like, I'm going to sit at the head of the table because I'm the leader. And I'm like, ugh.
And he can't keep his mouth shut.
Gosh. Okay, that was one thing that I was almost a little bit conflicted on, because I get it. He's trying to do good by his wife and do good by his marriage. I think that they should have an open relation, like, not open relationship, but that he should be honest with her, and they should be able to talk to each other about things, especially things that are happening with their businesses and immediate friend groups. But the way that he just, like, threw Dakota under the bus like that too, which, like, not to say that he didn't deserve it. He does. But the fact that it now impacted Taylor, and it impacted all of dad talk and mom talk, it brought so many people into it and Taylor had a freaking meltdown on the closet floor because he just couldn't shut up.
Yeah, I feel like they really should have just not told her, if I'm being honest. Like, I feel like they should have just let her go do the Bachelorette and then, like, not hear about it or know about it or anything.
Because I feel like that was almost like the beginning of all of her crash outs. Like, that was the first one that I was like, girl, you're not okay.
Yeah.
And then everything after that, I was like, oh my gosh.
But yeah, Jordan just being like, oh, I can't, like, all the husbands being like, oh, we can't tell you, and, like, having a whole pact about it. And then Jordan tells everyone. And I was like, I get it. Like, yeah, you should probably, like, I would want Ian to tell me.
Yeah.
But, like, they have to know that's going to get back to Taylor.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you could at least go to the Vanderpump Villa trip and be like, hey, like, if my wife asks, I'm going to be honest about what's going on here, just so you guys know.
So behave accordingly.
I mean, that kind of sucks, because then it's like your friends might feel like you can't, like, they can't tell you things. But I don't know.
Your
marriage, friends. Yeah.
Yeah, your loyalty is to your wife, and especially when your marriage is struggling and he's probably got to pull all the stops to try and make this work, because
I honestly feel like, are they divorced? No, or are they getting divorced?
I saw Jesse post some merch from something saying, like, prenup something.
Oh my
I
gosh.
don't know, but, like, why else would she be looking at a prenup if she wasn't, like, seriously considering it? Which I don't
blame her either. I feel like if they've had so many issues, like, there's only so much you can do.
And that dinner date that they went on was so awkward.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And just, I don't know. I'm sure he's actually, like, a decent person, and it's just the show editing and everything, but oh my gosh. He's the most annoying little rat ever.
Every time dad talk came on my screen, I was like, get them off of here. I'm not watching this for you.
I just like when Miranda was like, okay, if we win this pickleball tournament, you have to get mom talk tattooed on your ass.
That would be so funny.
Because seriously, they're the reason that dad talk is even a thing. And we gotta admit that pretty much every single guy on there is there for clout. Except for Jacob and Jace, probably.
Yeah, I agree.
Every other guy on there.
Yeah, except I do actually really like Chase.
I do too. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know why.
He literally was, like, trying to get with Taylor again, which...
But I don't know. He's just, like, so honest about it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like he's, like, a chill person. Yeah. He's not, like, just doing it for the cameras.
Right.
At least from what I can see on camera.
Well, and then he's like, do I act like an idiot? Of course. And he just owns up to it. I feel like he's probably one of the only people that have, like, somewhat taken accountability for at least anything on that show, because everyone on that show sucks at taking accountability. But
can we just say, though, I loved when he was, like, roasting Jordan about blabbing and everything. He was like, apologize right now, and then, like, flashback to was it the first season? When Jordan was like, apologize right now. That was so funny. I was like, you tell him. Yeah. You tell him, King.
It's so funny. Yeah, I actually like Chase. I feel like if I sat down with Chase and had I feel like I could have a conversation with him and he'd be like pretty genuine and real. He doesn't seem like he's faking anything.
Yeah, I agree.
So we like Chase. What are your thoughts on Layla and Mason, or even Mason in general?
I actually like Mason. I feel like he's really sweet just from what I've seen. And like the scene with him and Layla talking, and she was like, would you be okay if I like went to New York and stuff? And he's like, yeah. And then he like started crying. It was just so sweet. I don't know. I think he's a sweetie pie.
I'm so sad they're broken up, actually. Like,
they are?
You didn't know that?
I didn't know that.
They broke up like 2 or 3 weeks ago, I think.
See, I'm really bad at following along like present time.
Oh.
Dang it, that's sad.
Yeah, so it's really sad that we got to watch their relationship. I feel like in like a pretty good like crucial development. Because that's when they were trying to navigate like him around her kids and everything. Yeah. And I don't know. It's so sad. I actually really liked them together.
Yeah. And the part when she was like, I feel like Mason's overstepping right now about my kids. Like, I don't think he was. I think he just saw them like getting away with stuff and like hurting her or whatever. And he just cared about her and was like, I just don't want that to happen.
Yeah. And I think that they were able to like come to like terms with it because he just said, oh, I'm a little bit protective of you. I don't want you to get taken advantage of, which I think is actually really sweet. But yeah, so they're broken up.
Well, dang it.
Yeah.
Sad.
Okay, we have to talking about like present things. So we've just heard that they have stopped production for season 5 because Taylor and Dakota got in a really, really bad fight. And I found some information this morning that I literally told Callie, I was like, I have to tell you.
But she hasn't told me yet, so what is it?
Apparently, I mean, again, this is the internet. Who knows what's true and what's not? Yeah. But they were saying that they stopped production because they started getting in really violent fights, and Taylor literally tried to choke him with a necklace, and she like clawed at him and scratched at him in front of their son. So now they're both getting psych evaluations to see if they're psycho.
I mean,
they need it though. They really do. They literally need to ship one of the other across the globe. And they cannot have any contact. It's really bad.
I feel like they like the drama and they like the toxicity of it. And it's exciting and it like almost turns them on in a weird way.
I mean, why else do you think Taylor was like asking him like, did you enjoy it? Did you finish? Like, when he had sex with that other girl, like,
it's just achy. That's crazy though. Honestly, I'm kind of not surprised though, because like it was getting to that point.
It really was. It's so sad though. It's just kind of sad that they did it in front of their kid too.
Yeah, that is sad.
That's really sad. But I don't know. That's just what I've heard. It could be true, it could not be true. I would not be surprised though. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised that there hasn't been more physical violence. With how Taylor's been acting. Also, can we talk about Harry Jowsey?
My favorite part of the whole season.
So good.
He was so funny. Hey, when they were all in LA and they were at that house and they invited Harry Jowsey over and he was just sitting there while Taylor and Dakota were just fighting, and like you can see like other people like Layla's just sitting there like vibing, and Harry's like he's like what is going on? He's like freaking out. And then he posted, did you see that?
Yeah, the video where he's like, I just wanted to egg race.
What?
He like posted this video about like he was like, here like the sequence of events wasn't totally correct in the show and stuff like that. He was like, we were in the kitchen because we were grabbing eggs because I wanted to see people race with eggs.
I love him. I just saw the one where it was like a screenshot of him and his face was like crazy and he's like, thanks for inviting me, I guess. I love when he's like, okay, I'm gonna leave now.
I love all of his comments too. He was like, I should have watched the show before. I had no idea what I was getting into. Okay, unpopular opinion. I actually love Harry Jowsey. I would love to hang out with him. I know he's a buffoon, but
I don't know much about him, but just from that part, I'm like, yeah, you're kind of silly.
he's just funny, and like he's definitely an F-boy for sure. But he's just so funny, and he like calls everyone possums, and it's so funny.
Oh, he's so silly.
Anyways, so yeah, that was by far the best scene of the entire show. But also, what were they thinking getting Harry Jowsey and Taylor Frankie Paul together? That in my brain
it doesn't mesh.
No, not even in the slightest. Like, you see Harry Jowsey taking on 3 kids?
No, absolutely not.
I mean, I know it's just supposed to be for like practice or whatever.
Yeah. I do think it was nice of them to like try and help Taylor like get some practice and like
the
dating thing and stuff. It was just awkward. It was so awkward to see like them trying to like talk to guys. I was like, oh,
it's so funny. But yeah, oh, that was the best scene.
That was so funny.
I was laughing. Oh, it's so funny. Okay, I feel like what do I want to dive into next? There's so much.
I kind of want to talk about Jen and Zach.
Okay, I was just gonna say that. What are your thoughts?
So, I feel like I've liked Jen and Zach in previous seasons, but they were just bugging me this whole season, and I think it's because I feel like Jen kind of throws herself a pity party, if that makes sense.
She is the queen of victim mindset.
Yeah, I feel like she's just like, oh, poor me, like I got eliminated from Dancing with the Stars, and I'm like, yeah, that sucks, but like I don't know. She just like got under my skin this season, and then when she was telling Whitney like, oh, I don't even consider us as friends, I was like, I feel like you're being fake because you're the one that's like hanging out with her and talking to her and you're not saying anything. So I feel like she was the one that was like trying to be fake and like not.
Well, and that's such a weird thing to say. Just, we're not friends. Like, we're not genuine friends. That's such a weird thing to say.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to say that to someone. You can keep your distance from someone, but you don't have to actually tell them we're not genuine friends, especially when you're literally in the same circle.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. But yeah, I agree. Like, sorry, my ankles are so itchy. I agree. I think Zach, of course, first season was really rough, but then I really think that he has shown the work and he's gotten a lot better.
Yeah.
And not to like excuse his behavior, I do really like that he has been sticking with Jen and standing up for Jen, at least with the whole Whitney situation. Like, that was really nice of him to literally go and do her dirty work.
I also feel like he shouldn't have done that though.
No,
if I was Whitney, I wouldn't have even talked to him. I'd be like, no, like I just want to talk to Jen.
Yeah. When she just wants to air things out and be like, hey, like, what was that?
Yeah.
I don't know. But I think Zach should have been like, hey, like, I'll come with you and I'll go like sit at a different table in case you like
need me.
Yeah. But you should go because he wasn't even there for the whole yelling match or anything. So he's not going to know anything.
Yeah.
So it really wouldn't have been a productive conversation either way. But yeah. And I hate how he was just like, oh my gosh, being a stay-at-home dad is so hard. Oh my gosh, what has Jen been doing for the past like 3 years or whatever? Because they have 3 under 3, right?
Yep. Yeah, it just
like never.
I get it. She's busy. She's gone all day. But also like you agree to this and it's temporary.
Right.
Like I would understand if she was wanting to do that for like ever. Then maybe like you should find something to do, like go to school or like get a nanny to help you, stuff like that. Don't they have a nanny?
I thought so.
I thought so too.
But he's like, I'm literally hiding in the bathroom because I can't. Which maybe they don't, or maybe they couldn't get their nanny to move to LA with them, which that makes sense. And honestly, I see where he's coming from. That would suck. And it also really would suck just having your identity as Jen's husband. I really do see a lot of people lose a sense of self when they don't really have a sense of direction with their life and they're kind of just known as like a parent or a spouse of this person. But that's not really anyone else's problem because he needs to find something to put his energy into.
Yeah. Well, and you look at Whitney and Connor and he's like, he's so funny. He's like, I'm doing magic because it's something for me to do and I like it and it's nerdy and I don't care. Like, he admitted it. I love him.
I don't know.
And like he's fine with like taking care of their kids and stuff and he's trying to find stuff for himself to do and like supporting Winnie and I feel like that's how it should be. you know, I feel like Jen and Zach have a hard time because they both have really big ambitions, but they both want to do that now. They don't want to trade off, if that makes sense.
Right. Yeah. So, like, I get where Zach is coming from, not wanting to stay in LA. He could have communicated that a lot better, though.
Yeah.
That was awful. That whole day, I was like, oh, Zach, you're back down here.
He should have said that before Dancing with the Stars. Like, he should have been like, hey, this is a great opportunity. I'm willing to move out there for a time.
Right.
But not forever. And she would have been like, okay.
Because, then she's out there and she has this expectation of that she's going to be able to pursue acting or dancing or whatever. But, yeah, I agree.
Yeah. I don't know. I kind of, like, I get that. Back to the whole Jen and Whitney thing, their fight. I was just confused because, like, I would feel upset if, like, you knew that I had gotten a part that was, like, super big and you didn't say anything. I'd be like, why? Like, are you jealous? Like, that's just kind of weird to not say anything.
Well, and how dare Jen say that they're not even friends when they literally crashed their entire family with Whitney's family because they didn't find a place to stay.
Yeah.
And Whitney and Connor let them in with their 3 kids under 3 years old.
I don't know.
That's kind of the audacity a little bit.
Yeah, I feel like, and also I feel like it is true that all of them do reach out to Jen and, like, ask how she's doing, and she doesn't respond.
No.
And then she's like, oh, poor me, victim me. And I'm like, it just bothers me.
Out. Yeah, it really bugs me. And then she just needs to get over the freaking Demi thing. I honestly don't even remember what happened with them. I know that they've kind of, like, yelled at each other a little bit, but oh my gosh.
I don't really remember very well either. I think that Demi was kind of, like, being mean to Jen. I don't remember exactly what happened. I'd have to rewatch.
Right.
But yeah, I feel like she should just kind of get over it at this point. Like, Demi's not even really there. And also, Whitney can be friends with Demi and can be friends with you.
Right. Like, I can't think of an example off the top of my head, but I'm pretty sure that Jen has been friends with people that are a little bit on the outside while also being friends with some other people.
Yeah. I feel like her and Zach kind of have, like, the holier than thou thing. Like, they think that they're the best and they're the most honest and everyone else is just, like, fake and whatever.
Well, and Zach's like, Whitney's probably just freaking out over you saying don't vote for Whitney, which, like, I get that, but also, like, Whitney was doing just fine without Jen. She did not, like, I'm pretty sure that Jen's thing, especially since I had no idea that it happened, was not that big of a deal. And so I think Jen was like, haha, like, look what I just did. And Whitney's probably just really sad that her friends told everyone not to vote for her, basically.
Yeah.
But then she did just fine. So I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like it wasn't right of Jen to say that to everyone online.
Right.
Like, I'm like, what? Like, I agree with Whitney. Like, why don't you just say who you are voting for and let people think what they want instead of being like, oh, I'm not voting for certain people and non-mom talk. Because then it's like, everyone's going to be like, what did she do?
Well, and then Jen's like, everyone's so out to get me. Everyone's such a horrible person. But then she pulls stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, you're not that great either.
Yeah, Jen and Zach.
Yeah.
Kind of disappointed this season in them.
Sad.
Who should we move to?
I don't know. We can touch base on Demi a little bit. Honestly, I feel like she navigated this season the best way possible, and honestly, kudos to her because
just
she
leaving.
because what they filmed of her, she was presentable. I feel like she kind of handled things gracefully, even though she was literally lying about everything, but she at least was, like, trying to be better friends with Jesse again, and I feel like she did take, like, a little bit of accountability, and then it was the reunion, and then she was just gone. And so honestly, good for her. That was the best thing she could have done, except for the fact that we literally had to watch her and Brett sing.
That was horrible. Listen, I'm not a singer, so I can't judge. They probably do sing better than me. But just the no context, because she wouldn't be interviewed. I thought that was so funny that they edited it like that when they were, like, asking Demi, like, Demi, why are you recording today? And it just goes to, like, an empty couch because she's not there. So funny.
It's so funny. But also, Brett is, like, this really immature, disgusting grandpa and he needs to leave. And also, I was thinking about this. I know that Demi suffers from infertility issues, which is really sad. But also, isn't it weird to try to start a family with, like, have a kid with someone when they're 50?
I feel like it's different for men.
He's gonna be 70 when the kid is 20. If they had it like this year.
So right. I didn't think about that.
Isn't that weird?
That is a little weird.
Which some people it works out, but that's just kind of sad. And then what if he like died super young? I mean, don't get me wrong, Brett is doing fantastic for his age.
He doesn't look like he's
not at all.
I mean, I don't know if he's had work done, but and just with those two and Demi, oh my gosh, Demi is just crazy. I feel like she's literally crazy. Like, I feel like if she would take a little bit of accountability and be like, yeah, this did happen with Marciano, but like this stuff that he's saying isn't true, I feel like they might be able to believe her a little bit more. She just said like any of it was true.
Right. Isn't Marciano suing her?
Yeah.
That's crazy. For like the sexual assault allegations?
Yep.
And that's so hard too, because I don't know. It's so hard because if he did do anything to her, like, that is so sad. And my heart goes out to that. But also the way she's approached everything and the way that she's just been so messy with everything, it makes it really hard to trust her.
Yeah.
Which is so sad.
I feel like I don't know, like, she definitely did flirt with him and talk to him, and like maybe he did do something and so she's just twisting it that way. And also, like, I really am not trying to like victim shame at all,
right,
but it's hard to believe her when in the previous seasons when Chase barely tapped her and she was like, he touched me, he laid hands on me. Like, it's just hard to, like, I don't know, maybe something happened, I don't know.
It's so sad. But like, even the text threads that they showed and like her sending a video of her kid and everything, like, even that is crossing so many lines for a married woman, especially to this random guy that she literally had just met in a villa.
I
don't know. So
do you think she's coming back?
I
don't think the producers like her. I'm just gonna
shocker.
I don't think they like her at all.
Oh, I wonder why. Okay, wait. We have to touch base really quick on this, and then we should move on. But do you think that Whitney is being authentic and genuine, like she says, or do you think that she's still just trying to pull stunts to get further?
I feel like sometimes she might put up a front of like being really sweet and nice, and like, I think some of it is genuine with her friendships, but I also feel like, I mean, she did come back to Mom Talk just to go on Dancing with the Stars, but like, Miranda literally said in an interview, I'm here for the money, and it was so funny.
She's like, because she was like, I mean, I've definitely been accused for chasing clout. She's like, get it right, it's not clout, I'm here for the money or something.
I'm like, none of you are here just to be friends, you're all here for the money and the opportunities, right? So like, you might as well just be cordial. And so I think that's what she's trying to do. Does that make sense?
I definitely agree. I think that they're each there for selfish reasons. In order to advance further in Hollywood or literally anywhere, you have to be selfish a little bit. And I think that's what Jesse and Whitney are really good at, like, trying to navigate,
getting opportunities.
Which I don't think is necessarily a bad thing if it really affects other people, like throwing them under to get yourself ahead. That I don't think is okay, and so I don't love that Whitney's done that a little bit in the past. But I really think that she's just like, and even when they were asking her about like how she's gonna navigate the whole Jen situation, she's like, I can be in a group with Jen, because I really think that's what she's just trying to do, is to just make it so it's a tolerable place, and also just to be able to have any kind of relationship with these girls, because they're all there initially for the same reasons.
I think with Jen it's like, she was trying to be more of her friend because they're literally going through the same thing when they were on Dancing with the Stars with kids. Their husbands were like having kind of a hard time with stuff.
Right.
She just wanted to relate to her, and then Jen was like, no, we're not friends. But yeah, with Whitney, I felt bad for her when she called Macy crying and was like, I don't think I can go to your book event, and then they were all like trash talking her and stuff. I'm like, do you guys realize she would have to fly out there for like an hour or two and immediately fly back? I mean, it's not that long of a flight, but they all flew out there to see Dancing with the Stars, and they stayed there for a while. I don't know. I kind of feel bad for her at that point, but I understand that like you need to show up too. I don't know. I have mixed feelings about that one.
I have mixed feelings because I do feel like Whitney kind of gave off a double standard because she was talking to Macy about how Macy was so upset that Jesse wasn't going to go to that one event.
Yeah.
And she was like, you have every right to be upset. But then she didn't show up to that one event, which I don't know if it's necessarily a double standard because you can tell that Whitney put a lot of pressure on herself to try and show up because she probably realizes that she said something like that. But I'm almost curious if Whitney approached Macy and was about it in a way that was like, I know that I said this to you. I am so sorry. Like, I seriously physically cannot go.
Yeah.
And I think, here's what bugs me too. I think Jen just didn't want to go either. But they were like, oh, no worries. She's actually sick. She seemed just fine. I don't know. So that irked me a little bit. So it's hard with Whitney. I can't tell. But I feel like Whitney as well, kind of like how Chase is. She's just more authentic and just deals with things.
Yeah, and she'll admit to like doing things that hurt people. She like has admitted to that. I think she's actually trying to just move forward and like have a better life at this point, and they're not really letting her.
Yeah, I agree. I think she's just trying to get a move on and like try and have a fresh start with things, especially as she's like turning into these new chapters in her life. She probably just doesn't want any
negativity.
Yeah,
I agree.
Moving on to Macy. What are your thoughts on Macy?
Oh, Macy. I do love Macy. She is just a man-hater, though.
She needs to chill.
I'm like, girl, you need to chill. Not everyone is, like, a horrible man. Like,
I agree.
I don't know. And, like, sometimes with Jacob, he'd be kind of icky and, like, giving me the ick. But sometimes she takes it to another level of, like, why aren't you, like, bowing down to me type of a thing, you know what I mean?
I agree. I think I really like her, and I think she's really good at being a friend. I think she's really loyal, and I think that she is just, I don't know. I think she's also one that's really good at seeking opportunities for herself.
Yeah.
Which I think is really cool to watch, especially as a mom. Like, that's really cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, she just needs to chill on the man hatred. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's a little much sometimes.
Yeah.
Her and Michaela are funny though. I like their friendship.
I do too.
They're cute.
They're funny.
Speaking of Michaela.
Yes, we should move on to
Michaela. I do feel bad for her and Jace. I think I'm just a little confused on like what is going on.
Same.
Like, I guess we don't need to know, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess I don't really understand like the intimacy issues and like separating for a while. And
I know, how is that supposed to help? That's what I'm confused on. If you're struggling to be intimate, you guys need to like go on a trip, just two of you or something like that, or like go do stuff. Like,
I think it's like the pressure of it. Like, she feels the pressure of it too much, so just separating will help her not feel as much pressure too. I don't know. I feel bad for her.
I do too. I honestly feel like she just has a hard time opening up, and I think she just thinks that Jace is going to leave her, so maybe she's just trying to make it so that it'll be a little bit easier. I don't know.
I don't
know, because I think that Jace genuinely really does love her, which like I get that he has sexual needs and stuff. Like, I get that, but also like, I don't know. I guess I just don't understand how the separation is going to help, because I feel like putting a separation on it almost puts more pressure on it, because now your kids are more involved and now other people are involved. And so I feel like it makes it a bigger thing.
It's like you have to speed up getting better and recovering. And what you're going through.
Right.
I don't know. I'm not in that situation though.
Same, yeah.
So I don't really know what's happening, but ultimately it was just kind of sad.
It
just
is really
sad for him.
I mean, I think Michaela's a little bit crazy, but I overall like her for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like she's a little bit weird about Whitney, but other than that, like, I really like her, and I really like Jace too. I think that they've taken a situation of her getting pregnant really young and everything, and I feel like they've handled it pretty well.
I do too. I agree.
So, I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna say with Layla. Sorry, we're just bouncing through people now.
Yeah, sorry, this is chaos.
I feel so bad for her with the like whole eating disorder thing. Like that scene where they were in that hot tub. I just like wanted to give her a hug. It was so sad.
It's so sad. And it's so sad that it's such a big part of our culture. Which I feel like we need to talk about again, because we've actually recorded an episode about the beauty standards and things of Utah, but it was really sad, and so we were like, we don't want to post it, but maybe we should talk about it, because
it's just like she said, like everyone here is on a GLP-1, everyone here is like super active or fit or skinny, and it, like the standards here are just so crazy. When she was talking about that, like I 100% agree and understand what she's talking about. It's just sad to see her like feel so down about it, you know? And people online are mean.
They are, and especially where she's trying to get into modeling too, that takes it to another level. It's so sad, and it makes me so sad. It's just crazy. It's just so sad.
Yeah. Who else have we not talked about?
We haven't talked about Miranda.
Oh yeah, Miranda. We love Miranda.
I love Miranda. I want her wardrobe.
Yeah, she's cute. She's so pretty, and she's just so chill. I feel like out of all of them, I feel like I could be her friend the easiest, you know?
Yeah. I agree. I think she's so funny. I feel like she handles situations really gracefully. I don't know. I don't have anything really bad to say about her.
Yeah, me
honestly.
Neither. Yeah.
She's just funny. And I don't know. I'm literally trying to think.
I like that her and Chase like co-parent pretty well. Like they're
I know. That's so impressive.
Yeah, honestly.
Especially with how messy everything continues to be. And even with the whole like, oh, did you hear Chase and Taylor went on a date and they like went and got food after? I feel like she handled that fine. She just like went and had a conversation with Taylor about it in private, not with... That was one thing. Hayden was watching an episode with me, you know, and he was just like, why are all of these deep conversations a group discussion?
Yeah. I don't know. It's like for the drama.
Seriously, everyone just airs out everything for each other. And he's like, why? That literally just needed to be a conversation between these two people. I was like, yeah, you're right.
Yep. For the drama of it.
Yeah.
Okay. I have one last person.
Okay.
Taylor's mom.
Leanne?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I just thought it was so... I mean, her whole situation with Taylor's biological father was really, really sad. And I felt really bad for her. But the part when she was like, sometimes I wonder if I should have put you up for adoption, I was like, oh my damn, that's a little harsh to say. Like,
I know.
Like, I get where she's coming from, but I wouldn't tell my child that.
But also... this is so hard because that is so sad, and I cannot imagine what she had gone through. It's just so sad. But also, like, she found Jeremy, her new husband. He seems like a great guy, and he's provided for her and for Taylor. What awful life has Taylor lived? I mean, I get not having your biological dad love you. That's really hard.
Yeah.
But she seems like she's been able to have a somewhat decent life. And you really think putting her up for adoption would have been better?
I think it's just because she sees how unhappy Taylor is, and she wonders if a life elsewhere would have been better for her. But maybe. I'm like, that's just so... I was literally like, oh shit. Like, that's like crazy to say to your own child. I don't know. Just my thoughts, though. That was my last little tidbit.
I kind of agree, and... Yeah, and I don't know. It's just, that's a crazy thing to say to your kid. And also, I don't know. You look at where Taylor is now, though. I mean, it's really sad, the cycle that her and Dakota have, and that she has 2 different baby daddies, and she just
that's
can't
on her.
be loved.
That's from her decisions, not her environment and her life around her. That's from her own choices.
Yeah. I mean, what do we know? But
just from what we've seen on TV.
Also, we need to talk about this really quick.
Yeah.
We're just going to make a full circle.
Yep.
Back to Taylor and Dakota. What do you think when they keep saying that they're addicted to it? Like, they're addicted to each other, and they're addicted to the cycle, and it's a vicious cycle, and they just can't get out of it.
Yeah, I know you hate that.
It drives me crazy.
I feel like they are addicted to each other. I feel like they're addicted to hurting each other and then, like, making up. You know what I mean? Like, they're addicted to the chaos of it. And the, like, spontaneity of it, because you never know when they're gonna sleep together, and, like, it's just like out of the blue. Chase. Yeah, it's like the chase. You know what I mean? I think that's what it is. What do you think?
Yes, I can kind of see that, but I also just think it's a cover and an excuse for her acting poorly.
No, I get that. I feel like it's just sad, like, at this point, no one's even mad at you. It's just, like, disappointing that you would do this to yourself and do this to everyone else. And then it's like, you're just in a bad mood. It's just not okay.
Yeah. I don't know. It's so hard and it's so sad. But, like, when she's literally just like, I can't do anything. I'm addicted, you know? Like, then do something about it. Like,
yeah.
If it comes to a point where you are becoming that aggressive and bitter and just miserable, you know, maybe Ever just doesn't get to see his dad for a little bit, or his mom, or make it like bigger breaks so that they don't have to see each other as often or something like that. Like, they need to find a way to make it healthy, because although it is really important for Ever to have both parents in his life, when they're treating each other like that and being aggressive, that's going to be just as harmful, if not more so.
Yeah, I think Taylor really does love Dakota, but he just keeps doing her dirty, so it keeps hurting her, but she doesn't want to let go. And that's the sad part, is like, you need to just let go.
But she can't let go because he's so relevant in her life.
Yeah, he keeps coming back up like a...
Well,
I don't know,
like, they're literally in the same group, like...
Which I don't understand why Jordan invites Dakota everywhere. I'm like, he doesn't need to be here. Taylor's here. He doesn't need... Taylor's actually a part of this. Dakota is not. They're not together. They're not married. And also, do you think that... Just thinking about this, do you think that Jordan is like trying to be the leader of Dad Talk because when him and Jesse get divorced, or if they get divorced, he's not gonna be there? I bet.
Yeah, probably. Also,
what?
I know it's probably not true, but the fact that I want to say this is just for the plot line and producers just threw it in there just to shake things up even more, because holy cow, the fact that she was ovulating and had unprotected sex, and she's like, and they're like, do you think you're gonna be the next pregnant, like, do you think you're gonna be a pregnant bachelorette?
Yeah, I really don't think that's true. I think they just did that as a cliffhanger, but honestly, like,
oh my gosh,
that was crazy. I was like reacting how Jesse was. I was like, this is bad. This is so bad.
That's so irresponsible.
Yep. And he's like, now I can't even contact her, so he's probably gonna show up at the bachelorette and be like, are you pregnant? Give me a rose.
I hate him. I really hate him. Even the way he talks to even Shania, I was like, what do you guys see in him?
It's icky.
He's so icky.
I'm like, what did he put in your food to like cast the spell on you?
Seriously, he's throwing something in your drinks or something.
Yeah.
Holy cow. Oh my gosh. Ugh.
Anyways, go watch Secret Lives of Mormon Wives.
It's crazy.
A great time.
It's so crazy.
Yeah,
sorry, this is gonna be a longer episode. Oh, there's like more I want to talk about too. It's fine.
Yeah.
Well, should we clink?
Yep, let's clink. My smoothie that I drank all of.
Smoothies, yeah. Oh, I should drink mine. But thanks for watching or listening. We appreciate you guys. Remember to Like and subscribe. And follow along. Yeah. It really helps. And yeah, we'll see you guys later.
See you next week. Bye.
Bye.